To the channel. So today we are looking at a new stock. This is Copart Inc. And what Copart does is it sells vehicles and it has activities all over the globe. The company was founded in the early 80s, I believe 1982, and it's headquartered in Dallas, Texas. So Copart today is up 0.51%, trading at $109.41. Now, if we look at the monthly, we see that we are down by a little bit. 6 months, we are down by quite a bit because by about a third from 6 months ago. And over a year, you guys can see that the highest it got to was around October of 2021. So today the stock is up, like I said, 0.51% and trading at $109.40. Yesterday the stock closed at $108.85 and opened today higher at $109.49. The volume today is 261,000, which is kind of a little bit timid compared to an average volume of 1.2 million shares that exchange hands. The market capitalization for the company is $25.9 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, that's the past year, the stock has traded anywhere between $102.21 all the way up to $161.12. So we are very close to the 52-week lows rather than the 52-week highs. Now, the thing about Copart, I think that they might be seeing, I don't know how it plays out, but they have seen a significant drop in the number of international buyers that they have. The Feds recently increased the interest rate that they do every time they have a meeting, and they jacked it up by quite a significant amount. In fact, they jacked it up the highest they have in 30 years, and that has made the dollar quite strong. So international buyers have a hard time, once they convert their local currency to the dollar. The cost of goods from the United States is very high. So Copart has its platform that you can use to buy used vehicles, and it's used mostly by dismantlers, vehicle wrecking companies, junkyards to acquire inventory. And at times you had international buyers who would compete with the domestic US market, and because of the cost of some of these vehicles abroad, the cars that are junk cars here in the United States are actually worth a lot more abroad. And so what happened was, with vehicles like the Toyotas and some of the higher end vehicles, those international buyers would outbid every single person here in the United States. Something like the Toyota Venza, Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, Honda CRV, the Mercedes ML. Those are just some I'm thinking of the top of my head. Toyota Camry, Corolla, and Toyota Avalon. Those vehicles, you would have guys, and the Toyota Sienna is huge also. So you would have guys from Nigeria who would just bid directly from Lagos, and each and every time they would outbid the US customers. So those vehicles, once they popped up on auction, most people here don't even bother, because the the price at which those people will bid the vehicles was just outrageous. But now the dollar is very strong, and I was watching one of the Copart auctions yesterday. I didn't see any. Well, there was just two bidders from Nigeria who were bidding on a Toyota Venza, but everything else was bought by people here in the United States. Copart also has operations in the United Arab Emirates, in Ireland, in the United Kingdom, of course, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. So yeah, and certain European countries. So they have a global footprint actually, and this is just over the past couple of years they've been expanding. So it's a very big company, and they get most of their inventory from insurance companies when a vehicle gets in a wreck and it gets written off, then Copart comes in, buys the vehicle, and or could resell the vehicle for the insurance company, and then they take a cut, and then the insurance company, takes the rest. And also they provide storage facilities because they have these huge yards, protected, fenced, all fenced in with cameras. So it's a very secure way of storing vehicles for insurance companies while they do evaluations and investigations. So that's what I understand about Copart, and this might actually be uh, one of the times when locals get to buy cars for a reasonable price before the dollar drops again, and then the international markets swoop in to start competing. Well, thanks for your time, guys. I was a bit long-winded on that, and I digress. So, back to the stock. I think that it might still be dropping some more, and then because I don't think we've approached the bottom of this economic downturn yet. We're still some ways off. If 2008 is anything to go by, this one is going to be huge too. It's going to be huge. So we are watching, observing from the sidelines, and if you think it's time to start investing in some stocks, well, take your time, look around the stock market. Some of these companies are beaten really bad, where their 52-week lows are, it's about, worth just about 20-30% of what they used to be worth just a year ago. And I think those are excellent growth stocks for when the economy actually turns around. So make sure you do your due diligence and invest wisely, and good luck with your investments. We have just about an hour and 40 minutes to the close of market. I'll jump off here so you guys can put in your final trades. And please, if you haven't done so yet, consider smashing that subscribe button to keep our numbers going up. We haven't had a single subscriber over the past 48 hours. We need your help and support to keep the channel going, and do consider subscribing to get things rolling. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.